Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we started our way toward the Zora domain and finished up one of the shrines along the way. Ow. This time, we're going to continue on and let's see how far we can get. There we go. It should not have been that hard to get off that island. Or that shrine, rather. Let's see. Be able to make it up to that sand berm pretty easily. And hey, looks like the rain's stopping. Looks like we're barely going to make it. Yep. Just barely. We can just make our way right along. Get some more meat along the way. Grab some more dragonflies, because why the heck not? Let's see. I could grab some more over there. Not much reason not to, I think. There we go. Bunch of luminous stone, which actually does fetch a fairly high price on the market. And it can be used for some very nice stuff. But for now, it's just another collectible we're grabbing, because why not? There's the tower we're trying to get to. Can't quite remember if we need to take care of something else before we can climb that or not. We'll see. Kind of a nifty thing you can do with these choo-choos. Hit them with a particular element type, and their jelly turns into that element. Not something that you'll need to do a whole lot, but it's still something that can be useful if you have a particular recipe you're trying to work toward. Yeah. Some stamina refilling crab is definitely useful. And looks like we have another nervous looking traveler over there. I could certainly use a bit more money. Just going to collect these guys up right quick. There we go.
Hey! Oh!
Hmm. 99 rupees each, not nearly worth it. Especially since I'll get one for free now. 30 rupees. That is not bad. Hey, Goron. What do you have to say there, fella? Hey there, I'm Bolden, Goron City's ambassador of tourism. There's a noticeable difference in the heat to the east and west of this dividing line. If you go as far as the woodland stable, it's just too chilly for us Gorons. Yep. That's talking a little bit about the temperature differences that you have throughout the world. And gives you a little bit of a clue about some of the dangers you'll be facing when we head toward the Goron City. It's something we're not going to be getting to for a while now. It would sure be nice if that Octorok would stop trying to hit us. Oh well. They have a shrine nearby. Somewhere. I'm not going to look too closely for it right at the moment. We have a tower to get up to. And that'll give us a good vantage point to at least see part of the way toward where the shrine might be. Well, that one's going to be a bit of a challenge to get up. Because, well, if I remember correctly, it may not be. It may be perfectly easy to get up to right now. Don't really need to do anything with the Zalfos right now. Except for this one that just wanted to get in our way. Bye-bye. Just to make sure I have that. Yeah, it looks better. Here we have a blue moblin. Bigger and meaner than the standard moblins. They can definitely take and dish out a beating. So I don't have to waste another fairy. Let's up our defense a bit. And finish things out with a grab. Well, that went pretty well. Could have gone better, but it could also have gone a whole lot worse. Better shield. And I'll stick with what I got here. We have the shrine right over there. And I'm going to want to come at that from a higher angle, I think. And definitely want to get up here before the rain hits again. And you can see right there how much of a difference the extra defense gives you. That would have hurt if I didn't have that on. As it was, that still kind of hurt. Please. Up and up and up we go. And I'm not sure I like that sound. These guys can give us some more materials that we will probably need along the way. And it's not raining right now, so I should be able to get right up that tower, no problem. At least if I go quickly enough. And right over there, you caught a brief glimpse of an Ice Whiz robe, which those guys are super annoying. If they see you coming, they can basically bring in a hailstorm, and those things hurt. Let me tell you. Not as much as a lightning strike on your head, but it's still pretty bad. So we're just going to want to avoid them as much as possible. Unfortunately, this one is not one of the really nasty ones to try to climb. So we can just keep on going up. And we'll get up there eventually. Now, one of the ones that's going to be a real challenge to get up to, you can see just over to the right there. That one is heavily guarded. And even once you get to the top of it, there's a lot of stuff that, or up to the tower itself, you need to take a pretty specific route up it. It's one we're going to be holding off on for a while. Yeah. It looks like we have a Zora up here. Hello. Wow! I cannot believe it. Excuse me. Yes, you. I am Groove of the Zora. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by order of Prince Sidon of Zora's domain, am searching for a Hylian. Or I was, but then I fell asleep. I woke to a loud noise and awful quaking, and now here I am. I'm sorry. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention. But you're a Hylian, yes? Well then, my luck is improving. Prince Sidon, I found one! I found a Hylian! Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Perhaps I should swallow my fear and jump to the river below. Then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. Yeah, there's an easier way down. Nope. Can't do it. I'm too high up. I'll likely meet the gods of the ever after before I ever see Prince Sidon again. Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It'll be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here and go on ahead. You know you can just jump down these holes right to the platform below. And I did it when I first came on the Great Plateau. It's not that hard. Although, it can be a little bit scary. Chica Tower activated. Scanning area. Oop. And that fills in this section of the map. And that's quite a decent-sized area, too. Now then, before we jump down and get to anything else important, let's go ahead and mark a few locations. We'll be going there eventually. I'll definitely be heading there at some point. And then I think that's all I can really see of great import at the moment. So now let's jump on down and head to the shrine. They have yet another Zora here. Hello. Oh my, how wonderful. You are a Hylian, yes? Yes, I am. Perfect. It must be my lucky day. Oh, I apologize for calling out to you so suddenly. I'm Trofu of the Zora. I have been searching for a Hylian like you for a very long time. My home, Zora's domain, is in terrible danger. That is why Prince Sidon sent me in search of a strong Hylian warrior.
Oh.
Prince Sidon is waiting at Inogu Bridge. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We would be ever so grateful. I have other things to do first. Like, climb into the shrine and see what's inside. Plus, that'll help get some health back, which is always a good thing, in my opinion. Oh. And we have a combat trial here. So, going to get at least a new weapon from it, maybe a new shield. It's a minor one, so probably not. Ah, but we are going to get a new shield. So first things first, get a picture of that because we'll need it for later. Probably. That's one weapon cleared up. Oh, and they move to the side like that. They're going to do a big spinning attack at you. Early on, you can just get behind the pillars, and he'll run himself into that. Other times, he creates a big area of wind, which can be a bit problematic. But if you jump up into the air, you can use that to go into slow-mo and do some damage with your arrows. I'm going to be getting a replacement for it anyways. But, especially at this level, you're not getting a whole lot for it. At the very end, when he's very low on health, he starts charging up the standard Guardian attack. And when he does that, he shoots out a bunch of different beams. Each one can hurt. And you really need to make sure you get out of the way of them. After he sets up a set, towers down for a little bit, you can get in and deal a bit of damage. At the low end, they're not that big a deal, and they don't really do that much damage. Higher end, it's a lot trickier to deal with. Ooh. Powerful bow. That wraps that up. Your triumph over the test of strength subverts a prophecy of ruin. From the ashes of Hyrule, yada yada blah blah blah. And we get our 8th Spirit Orb. Which means it's about time to go back to Kakariko Village to spend them. And to upgrade a couple pieces that we haven't upgraded yet. But that I won't waste your time with that on screen, so when we come back, I'll have a few new things, and we will move on towards Zora's domain. Until then, Magius out.